Hey everyone, it's Mr. Boomer here, and as requested, you guys did say you want the next playthrough on this channel to be a Resident Evil game, so here we are playing Resident Evil 4, or more specifically, the original Resident Evil 4, not the remake. Now this game does not need any introduction. It's not only one of the most widely critically acclaimed games of all time, it's considered to be the best Resident Evil game in the entire franchise. And some people might agree with that consensus, others might disagree. In my opinion, this is either a game you're gonna like or hate by just playing it, and if you're a Resident Evil fan, you're either gonna like the changes this game brought to the franchise or hate it. Whether you like it or hate it though, we are gonna play it, so let's get into the playthrough here. And of course we are gonna be playing on professional difficulty because it's 2025, and honestly I don't think that there's a single person that is doing a playthrough on this game on normal difficulty unless it's their first time playing. But if you have professional unlocked, like, there's no reason for you to be playing on normal or easy difficulty here. And also one more thing before we actually get into the playthrough, I will warn you guys, this is an M-rated game, meaning that there is going to be several scenes of blood and gore and extremely violent moments inside the game, especially when I die or when I kill the enemies, so if you guys are very squeamish to that stuff, I recommend clicking off of this video and go watching some of my other playthroughs like Sonic Adventure 1 or my Mario 3D World playthrough, or go watch some cat videos, because I'm not going to be held responsible for whatever happens to you guys if you see Leon get his head decapitated or get spooked by an enemy or see something disgusting in this game. So anyway, you have been warned. Let's now get into the playthrough and play some Resident Evil.
Resident Evil 4.
Resident Evil 4. I kind of like that voice, that's pretty cool. And you can select the costume inside this game after you beat it the first time, but I mainly like picking the normal costume because I just honestly play way better when I pick the normal costume. I can't really explain it, it just is what it is.
1998. I'll never forget it. It was the year when those grisly murders occurred in the Arklay Mountains. Soon after, the news was out to the whole world, revealing that it was the fault of a secret viral experiment conducted by the international pharmaceutical enterprise, Umbrella. The virus broke out in a nearby mountain community, Raccoon City, and hit the peaceful little town with a devastating blow crippling its very foundation. Not taking any chances, the President of the United States ordered a contingency plan to sterilize Raccoon City. With the whole affair gone public, the United States government issued an indefinite suspension of business decree to Umbrella. Soon its stock prices crashed, and for all intents and purposes, Umbrella was finished. Six years have passed since that horrendous incident. I received special training via a secret organization working under the direct control of the president. I was to assume the responsibility of protecting the new president's family.
Cornel, why am I the one who always gets the short end of the stick?
You, who are you really? Come on and tell us. You are a long way from home, cowboy. You have my sympathies.
Guess that's a local's way of breaking the ice. Anyway, you know what this is all about. My assignment is to search for the president's missing daughter.
What? All by yourself?
I'm sure you boys didn't just tag along so we could sing Kumbaya together at some Boy Scout bonfire. Then again, maybe you did.
Oh, you crazy American. It's a direct order from the chief himself. I tell you, it's no picnic.
I'm counting on you guys. It was right before I was to take on my duties of protecting the president's daughter when she was abducted. That's the ultimate reason I'm in this lonely and rural part of Europe. According to our intelligence, there's reliable information about a sighting of a girl that looks very similar to the president's daughter. Apparently, she's being withheld by some unidentified group of people. Who would have thought that my first job would have been a rescue mission?
It's freezing. So cold all of a sudden. Must be my imagination. Sorry it took so long.
Just up ahead is the village.
I'll go and have a look around.
We'll stay and watch the car. Don't want to get any parking tickets.
Right. Parking tickets.
Good luck.
Jeez. Who are these guys?
Did you say something?
Leon, I hope you can hear me. I'm Ingrid Hunnigan. I'll be your support on this mission.
Loud and clear. Somehow I thought you'd be a little older. So the subject's name's Ashley Graham, right?
That's right. She's the daughter of the president. So try to behave yourself, okay?
Whoever this group is, they sure picked the wrong girl to kidnap.
I'll try to find some more information on my end as well.
Good. Talk to you later. Leon out.
Alrighty, so we're inside the main game now, and before we actually continue here, I gotta show you guys something. If you go back over here on the bridge, he actually says something. Watch this shit.
Not that way, cowboy.
Not that way, cowboy. Like, oh shit, I didn't mean it.
That way, cowboy.
Okay, yeah, shut up. I didn't mean to freaking go that way. I forgot the game kind of faces you that way after the little cutscene, but I suppose the first thing I should talk about inside this game is the ongoing, like, thing that's happening on TikTok and other social media platforms where people are just kind of complaining about this game's tank controls, and not just this game's, but in general, just Resident Evil's tank controls in general inside these old games, because I'm online with you, they are a little bit outdated, and if it's your first time playing these games, like you haven't been playing them for years like I have, it can get a little bit tricky getting used to these controls in the first place, but I really don't mind them. But I understand why a lot of people keep putting posts saying that the game's controls are outdated and such, because in general it is. But anyway, we're about to encounter our first enemy, so maybe be quiet for this cutscene.
Excuse me. Sir? I was wondering if you might recognize the girl in this photograph?
¿Qué carajo estás haciendo aquí? ¡Lárgate, cabrón!
Sorry to have bothered you.
Freeze! I said freeze!
Alright, this bastard's trying to freaking kill us, so we gotta freaking kill him. If he could take this shit, freaking dude with an axe trying to ask me a question, but he freaking said cabrón, which, if I am correct in Spanish, means you bastard. So basically what he was saying is, what the hell are you doing in my house here? Go run somewhere else, you fucking bastard, or something like that. Let me know if I translated that correctly, my Spanish speakers in the comments, but anyway, we got some enemies.
Shit.
Is everything okay?
There was a hostile local. I had no choice but to neutralize him. There are still others surrounding the area.
Get out of there and head toward the village. Take whatever measures necessary to save the subject.
Understood.
Roger that, Hunt again, and I'm gonna check right here. As you can see right here, guys, he says that he's not a zombie, and Leon is correct in that assumption. Remember that. We are not actually fighting against zombies inside of Resident Evil 4, we're just fighting against some very hostile villagers, which, later on as we play the game, it'll kind of explain why they are very hostile. I promise you, it is more than just the fact that we do not belong here and we're foreigners inside of someone else's territory and shit. It has everything to do with what's going on inside this village, so there shouldn't be any like racist discrimination going on or anything like that. But anyway, here, to kind of hype on what I was kind of saying earlier about this game as being a game that you're either going to like or hate, is mainly because of the fact that this game, again, has changed the franchise drastically. As you see, we're no longer like playing like in a fixed camera, like top-down view inside the previous Resident Evil games. We're doing an over-the-shoulder type of like camera style now inside this game, so of course people are going to have a little bit of a problem with that change. That's just to be expected with almost every single game franchise that chooses to kind of like change up the gameplay a little bit. People are either going to like the changes or they're just going to hate the changes. Like, me personally, I do kind of like the changes. They were done for the best, honestly. It did kind of make Resident Evil feel a lot more enjoyable than it already was. But I understand why some people who kind of were a fan of the old styles were probably not a big fan of that. But anyway, you shoot these crows here, they do give you stuff, and I do shoot that crow there because that one actually gives me a grenade. We're gonna definitely need that when we go into that village fight, but you can also help this dog here because he will become helpful for us later on inside the game, and you'll see, but also because it's the good thing to do, because why in the freaking frick-frack would you not want to save a dog that's trapped inside a bear trap? I have no idea. Like, anyone who does that shit, you're a heartless monster, just know that. You would want to be saved from a bear trap too if you were stuck, right? So, go ahead if you can save that dog. It's the right thing to do. And also, I think there's a bear trap here. Yep. And watch this shit. We're gonna actually lead this guy here into this mine. This shit. What side is he coming on? Okay, he's coming on this side. Like, dude, the Granados, I think that's what they're called. The Granados, they're freaking just dumb as hell, honestly. Like, shit, bro. They freaking are capable of speaking and shit. I'm surprised, like, the freaking stuff inside them are able to, like, communicate well. But goodness sakes, they just do not think. They're tacky, too. That's the crazy part. Like, they're very tacky people. Yet, they just run into their own traps sometimes. It's like, I don't know why they do that. I thought that was pretty funny. But anyway, we got this thing here. There's a lady with a pitchfork in her head. Guess there's no sex discrimination here. Better find her fast. Yep. So if anyone thought that they only killed men in this village, hell no, they kill women too. They believe in equality. Okay. This guy, oh shit, too close. Almost got asked a question there. And he's dead, and where's the other guy? There he is. Alrighty, there we go. Doing fine so far, and yeah, this game pretty much is the game that kind of awakened the OCD inside of me. Okay, he said Falastella, which I'm pretty sure also means foreigner or just outsider inside Castiliano Spanish. Again, correct me if I'm wrong, feel free to. Okay, knock this guy on the floor unless we can knife the fudge out of him. But also, I should also take this time to also explain what professional difficulty is. What is professional difficulty? For any of my new viewers who probably have not played Resident Evil 4, well, it's pretty much the hard version of this game. Like, the enemies are a lot more aggressive, they pretty much rush up on you pretty fast, and they do a lot of damage. You do have to be a professional in order to, like, get through this game mode. Anyway, cutscene.
Leon, how you holding up?
Bad question, Hunnigan.
Sorry to hear that. I'm sending you a playing manual. Hope you find it useful.
I'll take a look at it, thanks.
I don't know, man. Just her saying I'm sending you a playing manual just sounds so weird in the cutscene because it just breaks the fourth wall, honestly. Like, it would have made sense if she said, I'm going to send you some files or something, but I'm going to send you a playing manual, Leon. I know you don't know how to move your legs and your arms, so I'm going to send you the controls on how to actually move your body. Like, you weren't 2 years old doing that shit already, but anyway, if you look over here, we got the freaking police guy that was in that car with us earlier, and he got staked hard. Like, we're talking about he got Mortal Kombat stage fatality. This dude got cooked up like it was in the Salem witch trials. Bro got absolutely murdered, basically. Poor guy. And I think that was the guy that freaking took the piss, like, took the pit stop and took a piss too, so that was technically his last piss of his life, I guess you could say. But anyway, we come through this window here. we can just jump on through it, and they will not react at all towards it for some reason. I'm not too sure why they don't get alerted when I freaking do that shit, but I guess they don't have ears. So that's two things the Ganados are not capable of. They're not capable of seeing their own mind traps, or they're not capable of hearing. And me saying that out loud is gonna piss them off. So let's get in that house. Shut the hell up, you guys. Alright, I go get him from behind, and they also said don't let him escape.
What are they planning?
Don't go for a walk. Oh! And here we go with that chainsaw guy.
Son of
Alrighty, and yeah, we got introduced to that chainsaw guy, and I shouldn't have to explain this. That dude is freaking dangerous. One freaking swipe from that chainsaw, and it's game over for you. So we do not want to freaking be near him. We gotta keep our distance from that guy in order to beat him. But anyway, we got a shotgun here. We got our freaking grenades here. We got this gold here. We got some shotgun shells right here. We're gonna just take everything in this house and immediately get out of here. Now, of course, what I usually like doing in this section here, I like to freaking equip the shotgun and then immediately dive bomb out and just flank to the right immediately. Because he's going to be right there, honestly. That chainsaw dude is going to be right there behind us, and we do not want to be anywhere near that chainsaw. Trust me, it will protect you in real life and also in this game. So we're just going to merge that with a yellow herb there, just in case you run into more red herbs. So that way we have more heals inbound. Where is he at? I think I hear him coming up. Okay. Don't grab me. Oh shit, that was a dead end. That was close. I almost freaking got stuck there. And hey, a golden egg. Looks like we're doing good so far. There's another egg right here. Okay, that chainsaw guy's like right behind us, I think. But yeah, professional difficulty, pretty much all the enemies just route up on you. Pretty freaking fast, honestly. Like, we're talking really freaking fast. They freaking like crowd up on you instantly. And you gotta be very careful when they get close to you like that. Because it will not end well for you if that happens. But anyway, once you see that cutscene, you're already done, like nearly halfway done with the fight. So we're just gonna continue pushing. Okay. Shit. We gotta continue running now. Gotta freaking corner us. Shit. Okay. Don't think there's anyone coming over this way. Okay, that dude's coming on the left. Just grab me. Just gotta keep running. We're gonna cycle back, pick up that gold, and then we're gonna shotgun them and then use another grenade. Because that's the way that I freaking beat this freaking chainsaw dude, man. Because he has a lot of health. You mainly want to be saving your shotgun shells for him specifically, because if you don't, it's pretty hard to actually kill him without it. And then I can use an incendiary grenade and I think a few shotgun shells, and he should be done here. So let's equip the shotgun. Okay, he's coming. Oh shit. Oh shit! I heard that freaking dude say to toss the T, so he's behind me, so I can't freaking stand there. Oh man. Some people don't even learn Spanish in real life and just wonder why it's useful. This game is the main reason why it's useful, and we killed him. Okay. So now I just usually choose, you can do whatever you want, but I usually just choose to run around here, because honestly, I don't want to waste my ammo on these guys. Our ammo is very precious. The last thing you want to do is freaking waste it, but yeah, professional difficulty, they just crowd up on you instantly and stuff, they do more damage, and I think the game also spawns less ammo drops, like as you continue playing on the game, so you gotta be very considerate with your ammo if you wanna get through this game mode. You basically have to play this game like you're a professional. That almost hit me. I'm gonna knife this guy. God damn, he took several knives there to kill. Okay. We're doing good so far. We took in no damage and we got the freaking 10,000 gold there, so we should be set, but we're just gonna wait until this fight ends. Like, I believe the fight ends once you kill a certain number of them, or you just wait a little while and then the bell rings, so that's pretty creative, honestly. This is without doubt one of the most iconic sections in the game, and I believe it's been repeated to death in like several RE games, like in Resident Evil 8, it's been done in Resident Evil 5. I'm not sure if Resident Evil 6 has a section like this as well, where you have to fend off against a bunch of zombies on a limited time limit or defeat a certain amount of them in order to do it, but yeah, that's pretty much what's going on right now. And I think it's about to end, like maybe a couple more seconds. There we go. Alrighty.
La campana. Es hora de rezar. Tenemos que irnos.
Tenemos que ir, bros. We have to go. It's pretty cool, man.
Lord Sattler.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
And there we go, ladies and gentlemen. There's your Residence of Evil. Or Biohazard as it's called in Japan. I'm not too sure why they changed the name of it in the US.
Hunnigan, I have some bad news. I've confirmed the body of an officer. Something's happened to the people here.
Leon, you need to get out of there. Look for a tower and follow the trail near it.
Got it.
Alrighty, and now that the fight's over, we can pretty much explore this village to our heart's content, and if we check this, he says, "What in God's name? If only he'd come with me." And see, he says that shit as if, like, if he came with him, he would be living, but let's be honest. If that dude came with us, he would be dead. He would be deader than dead. He would be freaking murked. Especially by that chainsaw guy, Dr. Salvador is his name. He would get his head decapitated instantly. We both know that those police officers are not fighters, man. They're just our escorters. They literally are only here to just escort us over to our location where we gotta pick up Ashley Graham, the girl we're looking for, so... I don't know what you're talking about, Leon. Like, that was not gonna be happening at all. Period. But anyway, I think we kind of grabbed everything that we pretty much needed in order in this freaking area here, so I think we should be good. Oh, I didn't grab that handgun ammo. There's a shelf. The shelf is nailed to the wall. Nothing out of the ordinary here. Interesting. So basically a useless ass shelf. Gotcha, Leon. But let's continue on here and actually continue with our location. Let me make sure that my shotgun's loaded. I hate freaking playing games and then my freaking weapons are not loaded, and then when I need to fire, I freaking have to take the time to reload it and I just die. Like, that's how you die a lot inside this game. Yeah, I always make sure that you're ready to do what you need to do. It's just like in real life and stuff, but yeah. Professional difficulty, you pretty much unlock the game mode once you beat the game once. I believe it can be on normal, and I think it has to be on normal in order to beat it. You can't unlock it on easy, but at least it's not like Devil May Cry, where you have to pretty much play the game, like beat the game 7 different times on like 7 different difficulties in order to unlock Dante Must Die and all that shit. Like, I absolutely like Devil May Cry, don't get me wrong, but I just absolutely hate games that kind of do that shit. You gotta beat it 7 different times in order to actually unlock the hardest difficulty. Alrighty, sorry guys, I had to freaking do a little quick edit there. Unfortunately, when I did come into this area and start pretty much playing through the game for a little bit, the recording just randomly decided to stop, and yeah, I was just pretty much talking to myself the whole entire time, and you missed out on pretty much everything I was saying, but pretty much to continue what I was saying in the previous part before the recording stopped, I pretty much did not like Devil May Cry's little difficulty slider, how in order to unlock the hardest difficulty, you have to beat the game like 7 different times in order to actually unlock it. And I understand that they're doing that shit to kind of prep you for Dante Must Die, but you know what I mean? Sometimes I just want to play on the hardest difficulty at the start, you know what I mean? I don't want to have to like play through the game like 7 different times in order to unlock that shit. That just gets very repetitive, very fast, honestly. But pretty much to kind of refer to with what I meant by this game being people kind of blaming this game for the reason why Resident Evil went stagnant for a little while during the mid-2000s and early 2010s. It's mainly because of the fact that every single Resident Evil game that kind of followed Resident Evil 4 did try and copy its gameplay style. Like, Resident Evil 5 tried to be a Resident Evil 4 wannabe, Resident Evil 6 did try and be a Resident Evil 4 wannabe, but it leaned in more, both of those games leaned in more on the action aspects of the series, and You know how already fans get. Like, the second that there's any hint of action inside the games, they're already, like, very critical. And I don't blame them. Like, Resident Evil, for the most part, is a horror franchise, like a survival horror game. You are supposed to be feeling scared when you play this game, or at least have the uncertainty of what's going to come towards you, especially with all the freaking enemies and BOWs that we fight inside the series. So, by playing a game like Resident Evil 6 and just getting 7 packs of shotgun ammo just dropping to you next to you left and right, it can make the series feel a little bit underwhelming in terms of horror. Like, what the hell is there to be scared of at that point if you could just kill everything that's in your path? So I understand why people kind of feel that way about the franchise and stuff, but anyway, enough about that. Pretty much, okay, is there a guy down there? I think that there's a... Yep, there is a guy down there, so... If we can drop him on the floor... Oh, goddammit, there we go. Now we can just knife him. This is pretty much just a strategy that I use in order to take out these guys on professional difficulty, mainly because it saves ammo. Like, you have to knife them when they're on the floor. They didn't incorporate any, like, action prompts for when you knock the enemy down on the floor like they did inside the later games, so unfortunately you do have to knife them. That's kind of the one thing I would say, like one of the many things I would say Resident Evil 5 and 6 did better than this game. So that way you don't have to continuously keep just looking down slowly and staggeredly in order to knife the enemy. That kind of freaking pisses me off a little bit. But anyway, these blue medallions that you saw me shooting around this area, pretty much if we do shoot at least 10 of them, the game will give us a free gun, and I believe it's a handgun. I'm gonna let you guys know right now that that handgun is fucking ass. Like, it's absolutely not worth investing inside that handgun. It's way more better to just keep your default pistol, mainly because, you know, it just does more damage, it's way more better, and just in general, like, it's way more salvageable. And I think there's a medallion. There it is, it's right there. We shoot that one, and boom, we got 6, and I think we got almost everything in this area. We just gotta go down here and get the treasure that's over here. And yep, we got the freaking Bernstein. It's just like Crash and Burn Steam! Crash and Burn Steam! I don't know if any of you guys have ever watched or heard of Crash and Burn Steam, but that was like a very old, and I mean pretty decade-old Disney Channel show, like live-action comedy Disney Channel show, and I don't think anyone really actually played or what do I mean play? Freaking watched that show back then. It was pretty underrated in my opinion. It kind of went underneath the radar for most people, and I don't think a lot of people really liked it that much. So that's pretty much the reason why I think that show got canceled. Not a lot of good public reception. Anyway, checking for any bird's nest. There's none up here. And oh shit, freaking boulder section. Indiana Jones that shit, Leon. Indiana Jones that shit. Indiana Jones that shit. Indiana Jones that shit. Oh shit, I almost freaking pushed the wrong button prompt there. Like, usually it pushes, like, it gives me X and A to push, but it gave me the triggers this time, so I almost freaking messed that up. I'm pretty sure freaking doing these, like, yeah, that's the thing about this game, it added in these button prompts, so it's a lot more action inside this game than the earlier Resident Evil games. And for some people, the QuickTime events can be a little bit annoying, since they're just spammed constantly throughout the game for the most part, and it does take a little bit out of the scenery for a bit. But if we come back here, you can see there, those guys that pushed that boulder at us, they're just standing right there and chilling. And if we go closer, they freaking start throwing their shit at us. Now, of course, I am going to let them live. Like, I could easily just take them out right there, but honestly, it's not worth it in my opinion. They do drop loot, but the loot's stuck on the bridge, and there's no way to get back up to that bridge, so you can't really grab anything that they drop. But anyway, let me see if I can actually just... Shit. Aw, shit. Fudge. Okay, he's not gonna run. There we go. That's what I want to do. We can shoot the dynamite out of his hands, but... Blow that up. I think there's a guy over there that's gonna throw some TNT at us. We gotta get the fuck out of here. Shit. Let me grab that. Just a spider on that wall. And no, for all my MGS fans, this isn't like Metal Gear Solid. Shit, there's a bear trap there. Shit. He's right there. Crap baskets. Shit, let me freaking block him a little bit. Oh shit. Ah! Oh, that did not hit us, surprisingly. Okay, get your ass back. Sorry. I got a little bit nervous there, cause, you know what I mean? That TNT, man. It freaking fucks you up real good. I mean, it makes sense. It's fucking TNT. It's explosives. Explosives are bad. It's the reason why we freaking avoid them, but can't tell if there's anyone inside this house that's still alive. That dude's still alive. Nope. That's freaking fun as hell to do, man. Like, we can just shoot the TNT out of their hands. Like, I absolutely like that shit. What the hell? He survived that? What is this dude made out of? Titanium or something? Like, I never seen a Granado freaking survive an explosive point blank. I never seen anyone survive an explosive point blank. That is crazy, actually. Let's take this grenade, put it over here. And I never got to finish my thought earlier, but yeah, this game pretty much unlocked the OCD inside of me to like organize my caches as best as I can. Cause honestly, I get a lot of freaking, it like gets on my nerves seeing a lot of people playing this game and their caches are just fucking ugly as hell. They have their grenades all over the place, they have their gun attachments all over the place, they have their fucking weapons and herbs and scattered all over the freaking cache. Like, it's just very unorganized, man. Like, come on. I like freaking having this shit as organized as possible, just mainly as a flex, and also, you know, it just looks very nice when everything's all organized in the cache. It makes it a lot more easier to sort through your items, just like in real life, unironically, but anyway, I think I grabbed everything in this area, so we can just go and finish off the level now. Some handgun ammo there, and they put a save, like a typewriter in this area. Not too sure why they would put a typewriter in this area when it's just a straight walk to the finish at this point. I guess it's because of this, like the beginner's trap. Like, they knew immediately that if someone freaking died to the mine and they had to restart that whole section again after that intense fight, then they would get pissed off. So that's probably why they didn't want to do that. But anyway, so far we're doing pretty good this playthrough. Like, we had only a little few fumbles at the freaking, like, near the end here, but for the most part we've been pretty competent in our gameplay styles, though. Let's go ahead and finish off this freaking chapter, yeah? Okay, that person's banging, and let's see who it is. Let's see who's inside the wardrobe. Is it the Grim Reaper? Is it the Grim Reaper? Oh no, it's just some freaking long-haired dude with tape on his mouth.
Little rough, don't you think? You're not like them?
No. You?
Okay, I have only one very important question. You got a smoke?
Got gum.
Perfect. The big cheese.
What?
Oh dang, god dang, he freaking flipped him hard as that wardrobe already. God dang, I forgot how dangerous that dude was. That's the chief, that's Chief Mendez. He's pretty much the person that runs the whole entire village. At least the village part. Not everything inside of it, but anyway, that's pretty much gonna do it for this video, I believe. Like, it's pretty much been going around for like 30 minutes now. I don't want to go any longer than I have to, so chances are for this series I might just do like, I don't know, possibly 1 to 2 chapters every single video, just to squeeze in that extra time, but it honestly depends on how long we've been playing, if we're gonna do like 2 chapters in one video or whatnot. But yeah, we're just gonna end it here. I think I explained pretty much all the basis of what this game is and showed off what this game is kind of supposed to be, so I think you guys get how this is gonna go. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and stay tuned in for more Resident Evil 4 in the future. Peace out.